Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today we're in Fallout 4, and we're going to be having a quick look at settlements. Now this is a settlement that I've built. I've spent quite a lot of time building it, and I have to say, the Fallout settlement toolset is really cool, and it's quite fun to work with. It works on a whole resource gathering system. As you can see as we've entered here, this place is absolutely massive. We've got everything from a bar to a basketball court, and we've even got a motel as well as some stores, as well as a nice little farm down there. We've got a nice grazing Brahmin as well. But first off, let's head to the left and we'll head straight into the bar. It looks like we've got a nice patron who's just visited. If you like red sofas, pictures of cats, and people not working at the bar, this is probably the best bar for it. We really need to get someone behind here. Maybe in the future we'll have to find another settler that's got a bit of free time, but we'll head back out here. And to the right we've got a clothing and trading store. Behind there we have a little bit of a guard shack. Now the idea of this place is just a quick bed so that the guards can get up to the wall fast if they come under attack. We've got the same under here but with a bit more detail. So we've got another guard shack, we've got a bed. This one's got a nice red stag sort of statue there as well as a lighthouse and some other tools and equipment for the guards to use while they're on the defense. Now they've got a bit of help from a few sentry turrets. We've got a spotlight, 2 laser turrets on the right, as well as a standard Gatling gun. And you can see I've dressed up the guys in a bit of a soldier's uniform as well. Really cool indeed. Just the detail you can go into these settlements is crazy. So we've got the main facility here. Now this main area is for just processing supplies. So we've got the supply processing room down there. Nothing too detailed in there. I need to work on that a little bit further. Up here we have one of the basic sort of rooms. We've got, I believe, a Murloc claw there. And you can see we've just got this basic overview of the compound and the farm below. We've got the same over here. Just more room for workers and farmers. I've tried to keep all the beds for all my settlers quite close to the working area so they can simply go down this staircase and get straight to work on the farm. So you can see we've got the tomatoes and the watermelons cooking there. Now in this area I was not too sure what to do. I liked building this up. We've got a blue door, and this is for all them travelers out there who love to be surrounded by their own gear. You can just sit in the chair and go, it's all mine. It's all mine. Ideally I did have loads of things stacked on the boxes, but it just fell through the ground over time, but that's nothing to worry about. That can be solved quite quickly. Alright, switch back into our character and open into this room. So we've got another empty room, and the idea behind this is just a quick area for guards and so on. But we'll actually go up to some of the more detailed platforms now. So past the large mortar pit and up into one of the first stores. So this works as like a bit of a library as well as a bookstore. You can see that some of my books seem to be disappearing. I'm not sure if settlers are stealing them, but these were completely full racks. Have they fallen on the floor or something? I'm not too sure. I think someone has been stealing my books. But we've got a no smoking sign and a restricted area, authorized personnel only, as well as a load of chairs. And the great thing about these Fallout settlements is you can just imagine what sort of settler would live in each room. Like when I was building this room, I thought this guy has some sort of amazing attraction to cats, so he's covered his room in different pictures of cats chewing on rockets and playing with each other. I don't know, that's one of the fun factors when you do this. You just think of your survivors and your settlers, and then you can build them up, you can change their outfits and assign them to the bedrooms. So we're actually at the basketball court here. You see we've got the 2 hoops, no basketball to play with, but when I do find one eventually, I'll scavenge one, I'll whack it in the box so some of the younger settlers can play a bit of basketball. We've also got a turret there watching the rear entrance. We'll head on through here. So these are more luxury sort of apartments for residents that are a little bit well off, like this individual here. This settler seems to be enjoying his lunch or whatever he's doing at the table. You don't mind me in here? You don't mind me in here, do you? No. So you can see we've got a nice overview of the sea looking out from these more luxury apartments. Right, good day, sir. Sorry, he just wanted to introduce himself, but I'm sorry about that. We'll keep going. I'll be back later, sir. So we've got another one of the premium apartments here. It's like I'm selling them. I feel like an estate agent going, this is available for sale. You can see we've got a large bedroom here, as well as a beautiful sea overlook. But we'll head out of here. Each one of the rooms I tried to customize for a different sort of person in mind. So I'll show you this. We've got another mortar pit, and then it leads onto the final shack. So when I was developing this final shack, I had the idea of a guy who was quite tech savvy in mind. He didn't really care about too many furnishings, and he obviously enjoyed cats, but I don't know why I put that one in. But I have got a lot of crates in the storage area, as well as this little table. You can imagine eating your food and looking across the bay. We'll head out into this other room. I'll show you this place at night as well. This place looks beautiful at night, but we'll head actually into the hotel block. Now we've got the smaller hotel rooms where we provided with a few crates for storage, a bed. You see we've got a next one along here. I couldn't get doors on these and I was a bit upset about that. But another small motel room final motel room. And then over here we actually have the motel office, so you can come in here. Oh, he's not selling me a room then. So he's obviously working behind our motel. When the travellers come through here, he'll give them a room. So we'll actually head along here using this little platform into the final little hut. This is like a Outpost dining centre, and someone's enjoying the centre here, so they can just sit here, eat the food, and look across the bay, as well as observe any incoming attacks and enjoy that while they're having a bit of a rat roach on a sandwich or something. I don't particularly know. And finally, that's pretty much this place. I thought it was a pretty cool build. Maybe it's inspired some of your own. To you guys that were definitely debating the Fallout settlement building features, we've got a guy on a roof over there, hopefully he's not attempting to jump a suicide. You can just have a bit of an idea of what it's all about and how much fun you can have. So some of you guys might wonder what buildings actually like and the process of placing each one of these structures, so I thought I'd just quickly show you. So we hold down the V key on the PC and you can see furniture. For instance, we can see beds, and we've got a bed down here, and we can just move that into the structure. We can rotate it with the left and right mouse button, and we can also push it away and further from it. It's really easy, and it's just really cool building with this sort of function. So we can just head in here into the generator room, for instance, and we can just get a bed built there like that. Hold down E, we build the bed, and if we don't like the bed, we can pick it back up and do all this really cool function. But there's just so many things to build. So if we just have a look at structures, and you can see we've got prefabbed buildings, we've got floors, we've got stairs. It's just so many assets to actually have a play around with. You can see we've got some sort of pier, so we can make a dock if we wanted to. But it just really doesn't limit you to your creativity. You can just be as creative as you want with it and build whatever the hell sort of settlement you want. If you want it to be some raider-infested death pit, then that could be for you. If you want to build some sort of military outpost and get all your guys dressing like this, that brings me on to another thing. So if I just quickly come off this menu and I go and talk to this soldier, and if I press again, there we go, it'll ask him if I want to trade some gear with him, and you can see the settler on the right, and I can just choose what I want him to equip. So maybe I want him to change his cap. I can press T and it'll change that to a different cap, but we'll put the military cap back on him. We can also change green shirt and combat boots, so we can do that. We could just, there's just so many options of when we want to do this, but let's switch it back to military fatigues. There we go. Really cool, basic sort of system, and it's really easy to get stuck into. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.